Everyone, welcome to another video. In today's video we are going to drill some rape, and in the background behind me is the drill, so it is ready to work. We have put new following harrow on, a new bar across the back because it was bent, new tines. These are 10mm tines as opposed to 8mm ones that I had on before. The coulter's off the other drill, which I showed you before. The joiners there, the ones with a cross on, are our tram lines, and a new piece of hose there to join the elbow to the fan. I've got new rubbers to hold the hopper cover down, but I've only put the ones on the front at the minute because they are really difficult to put on. The markers, we did have short marker arms on it, so what I've done is I've sort of robbed the marker arms off our old 4m air drill, because I made these when I had that one years ago, so I made them out of box section rather than tube. And what we've done is we've made up brackets to put them on the cultivator rather than the drill, because these brackets are all bent anyway, and we tried to put them on here and it just weren't happy with it, and I thought it'd be much better if it was on here, so made pins to pin it up. And at the moment we've just got chains on here because I've got to get something because it's rubbing there, so I'm just going to put these in a sleeve of some sort, and I think I'll just leave chains on there. New oil pipe and new feet on the cultivator, new U-bolts on the leveling bar. I've made my own track eradicator tines, so these are the old ones off the DL drill, and yeah, they're alright I think. So I've had to grind the sides off so they fit in the old brackets, because I couldn't get tines that were the same. So they are a bit close to the leveling bar, but I think they're fine. We'll try it in a minute. So I've just finished them off this morning, and yeah, so I'm quite pleased with it. We had a bit of a dry run with it yesterday in the field and just set up the marker widths and everything like that, so we're actually got it calibrated to put in forage rape now. So there's the forage rape seed, got the camera in as well, so hopefully that'll work in a minute. And let's go and see if we can drill some rape. Should be alright. Like I say, we've had it running, and something I've got to do is get a new drive chain for here. I've got a new chain, but it's too long and I need a half link as opposed to a full link, so hopefully that will be alright. So right, let's go and see what we can do. This is going alright. It's all working alright. Like I say, it's the first time it's properly been used since we've had it, and since we've done it up. I've spent a lot of time on it, and you know, I've spent a bit of money on it as well. So obviously we use the old drill for spare parts, so I paid about £1,400 for it with the commission as well, and potentially the old drill was worth £1,000, and we've sort of used parts of that. There's still a lot of parts on it, but you know, so that sort of can add to the cost of it as well, if you sort of say that was worth £1,000. But everything else works, and all the tram lining units work, the control box works, so that's good. And yeah, so we've spent money on the joiners for the pipes to join the coulters. What else we spent money on? New following harrow tines, some bearings, new feet for the cultivator. I did have half a set of cultivator feet, came with it, but yeah, so what else have I spent? Some pins, belts, yeah, just things like that really. So it's not, some of it's just sort of wearing parts, so you know, you expect to spend money on that anyway, but the good thing is the quality of the job it's doing, because we're only planting forage rape now, so we're sort of hoping to get a bit of a crop. It's just to eke out the silage a little bit for the cattle, so we may feed this to strip raise it with cattle, and the cattle can run out here and eat it during the day and then live indoors, so just so we use less silage. But we got the shed space and we got the straw, so it's not about outwintering them, it's just to gain up some silage. We think we have got enough silage, but just to make sure, and then if we don't need it for the cattle, we can graze it with the sheep and fatten our lambs. So either way, it's worth putting in. So we always used to grow rape, but we haven't grown any for years. And I'm drilling it because we've sort of not put any fertiliser with it, and just get what we can out of it. And we have broadcast it in the past, but to broadcast it, we have mixed it with fertiliser and done it that way. It's like the fertiliser is a bit of a carrier then for it. But so with the drill, obviously we can get down to a much lower seed rate, because we're only drilling it at 2 kilos an acre. So be interesting to see what sort of crop we get. Like I say, we've grown it in the past, and 2 kilos an acre was plenty of seed. So that's what we're doing, and haven't cultivated this at all. This is ploughed and then ploughed, rolled with Cambridge rollers, and then straight in on it with this new cultivator drill, or new to us cultivator drill, new to us refurbished cultivator drill. So so it's, I can't believe how nice a finish it's leaving. So no, all in all, it's good. Really pleased with it. I didn't think it would leave it quite as good a finish as this, and like I say, with the field next door, we're going to grass seed Sunday tomorrow. Hopefully do that Monday, because weather's not looking too bad on Monday, but it's starting to get a bit late now, so we are hoping to get that in fairly soon. But I just ploughed part of this field and just basically bought 20 kilos seed. I think ploughed roughly 10 acres, maybe a bit more. So it's just a case of set the drill at 2 kilos an acre and just keep going till it runs out. That's the plan. So it's getting down a bit now, and probably a couple of acres left here. It's a little bit rough because, as I say, we're sort of right on the rolling of the ploughing, and we'll get out in a minute when we finish and have a look at the seed bed and the way it's left it. I am really pleased with it. I've got to be a bit careful with the PTO shaft on the cultivator. Look, because the PTO shaft runs through the cultivator back to the drill to drive the fan, and the angle, if I pick the drill up, still pick it up too high on the ends, the angle's too much. So I think, well, it's absolutely fine the height I've got it at, which is not very high off the ground, so just have to watch out that the following harrow and the coulters don't dig in the ground when I go backwards, but there's nearly a foot of clearance, so there's plenty. The tractor you can program it, so when you pick it up, it shuts the PTO off and shuts the engine revs down, but I haven't got it doing that because like I said, I didn't think I needed to turn the PTO off. But what I have got it doing is shutting the engine revs down but leaving the PTO on, so just makes it a bit easier for turning around, because this drill has to run in 1000 PTO, because it's designed to sit on a power harrow, and most power harrows I think run in 1,000, well, I've got 1,000 gearboxes on them, so the drill obviously gets its power out the back of the power harrow and runs at 1,000, so that's why we are running at 1,000. But this tractor does 1,000 PTO at just about 2,000 RPM, so it's not too bad. And like I say, I got it shutting down on the ends automatically when I pick up the 3-point linkage. I always do that for the plough as well, so I've got it shutting down to about 1,200 RPM. Yeah, so the date today is the 6th, I think. I'll just have a look in a minute, because I'm saying what the date is and I'm not actually sure. Yep, it is the 6th of September. Yeah, it's worked out really well. Yeah, a couple of little jobs left to do to the drill and then that's complete then. I wasn't going to worry about putting the camera in for a day or two, but I did it just to make it easy so I can just keep an eye on the seed. It does make quite a difference so you can watch it from the cab without having to keep getting out and checking to make sure that you've still got some seed in there. Got the air conditioning on, but it's getting a little bit cold in here now. Dad's rolling it in behind. So once we finish in a minute, we shut the gate and that's it. Yeah, so I haven't got the tram lining control box in, but I've got the video camera on, so I can see the seed in there, which makes all the difference. So we're nearly run out now, so do a few more bouts and got that much of the field left over to there, so not too much. Just keep going till it runs out and then we'll have a look at it when we finish. Right, I've just finished and run out of seed, so it's worked out right. I ploughed that much of the field and run out of seed, so that's okay. And the finish the drill has left, we're really pleased with it. That's this bit here that is rolled in, and it's probably one of the levelest drilling finishes we've had for ages. And we haven't even cultivated it. So here is what the drill has done just on the rolling. So it was ploughed, rolled, you know, it looks fairly level, and it was nice ploughing as well. But so ploughing, rolled, and then drilled. So very good. So there's a bit of waste corn around the outsides of the field, but this was winter barley and it was laid, so not too bad. We'll spray off round the headlands when we spray off the stubbles later on. So yeah, so we'll get what we can out of it for the sheep, and then this will be ploughed then for spring barley. So Dad's just he's been waiting for me with the rollers, and yeah, so there's the drill. the tractor will need weights on for drilling when it's full of barley, when we're drilling the winter barley, because it's a bit light on the front, but it's okay for doing this job now. So just got to fold the markers up, put the wheel in, and that is done. So it's pretty much drilled all but 10 acres, so it's what we thought. There's a little bit of seed in there, but not very much. So I think it was probably still drilling as I came down that last row, but yeah, very good. Right, not sure if I said at the start, but thanks for watching, and please remember to subscribe to the channel if you don't already, and like the videos if you can, please. Thanks very much, and I'll be back with another video soon.